Good afternoon. It's Cheryl from My Well-Rounded Life. Thanks for joining me today. I want to say a big welcome to all my new subscribers. I think ever since I joined Instagram, I've been getting a lot more subscribers recently. Well, I've had Instagram for years, but I hardly ever used it. I had like the same 6 pictures on there forever. And then I changed the name to my channel name and decided to start putting things in. And I meant to put a picture in there today before I left and I forgot. Darn it. Anyway, it is Monday and it's raining. So I thought, why not go out? When I was out yesterday, I saw someone standing on a corner with a sign that said pay less, excuse me, pay less, going out of business, 50% off. Whoop. But I was busy and I couldn't shop. I was on my way home from church. I had Devin and the boys with me, Rashawn and Rashad, and we had to get home and do things so they could get back to school. And I thought maybe I would go out later on that day and go back, but I chose not to. I just stayed in and relaxed. So I thought that's what I'd do today. And in that same strip mall is Aldi's. So if I think of anything between now and then that I want to get at Aldi's, then I'll stop. But I can't think of anything. Maybe a bag of lettuce, and I'm just about out of eggs. Things like that. Just, you know, a couple little dumb little things. So we'll see. But I thought, hey, Payless 50% off. It's sandal season, and they do carry a certain type of sandal that they've been carrying a year after year. And I don't even have to try them on. If I can find them in my size, I'm just going to grab them because I love them. Now that I'm older and I hurt my knee, I have decided that I'll never again wear any kind of sandal that does not have a strap that goes around my heel. And these do. And they're Velcro, but they're cute. They go across the toe and then around, you know, across the top of the foot too, and then around the back. And I have them in black, white, and I don't know, I think the other one is a brown or a beige, something like that. And I just wear them all summer long with jeans, with my capris, and I like them. And I don't want them to go away. No. So I'm just gonna get more. And I'm at that age where I don't wear my shoes out all the time like kids and athletes do. I still own sneakers that are from 2008 that are in good condition. I didn't wear them today because I can't slip them on and off. I have to untie them to put them on. So I have an old pair of sneakers that I pretty much ruined because I ruined the backs of them because I slipped them on and off without untying them. But they're the perfect shoe to wear when you're possibly trying shoes on. And if they don't have anything left my size, then I wouldn't mind looking at purses because I'm in the market for a new purse. This thing that I bought not too long ago is just too big. It's too heavy, it's cumbersome, it's a pain in the tush. And I'm tired of it. It'd make a great overnight bag to throw a bunch of stuff in, or a carry-on or something like that, but not for an everyday purse. So I don't really know what I'm looking for. I just know I'll see it when I find it. Hi, goosies. I almost called you duckies. There's two couples over there. 'Tis the season to couple up if you're a duck or a goose. Hi, Michaels. I am not going into Michaels. They have nothing for me. Here we are. Here we are. Very simple. Everything is so close to me. Not everything, like the big Walmart's not close to me. Well, 20 minutes isn't bad. I guess I'm blessed to have enough of everything close enough. Can I go? Can I go? Can I go? Yes? No? Okay. I go. We have a movie theater here. I haven't been in to see a movie in a long time. I can't even remember the last movie I went to. It was sometime last year, and it may have been the only movie I saw last year, but I don't even know what's playing. Oh, there's a poster with Diana Ross on it. I don't know. Anyway, where am I going? Oh yes, Payless. All the way down at the end by the State Store. State Store. See a spot. If you don't take it, don't take it. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh, it's kind of narrow. Oh, I'll take it anyway. It's close and it's raining. I had several things I wanted to mention, and I forgot. Okay. Oh, yeah. I almost walked out of the door in my pajama top. After my shower, I got all dressed and ready to go, but I still had to eat breakfast, so I don't like Sunday mornings. I just put on a shirt to wear around the house, have breakfast, and then change. And that's what I did this morning. I had a yogurt and a banana, and you never know when you're going to spill something on your shirt. So I got the dogs in the cage, turned everything off, threw this on, and it felt weird. And I happened to look down, and I was in bright blue pajama t-shirt. I was like, oh, thank you, God. And I took this off and ran to my room and changed my shirt. So if I got here right now and saw myself in that blue shirt, I would have to turn around and go home. All right, I'm gonna take my heavy purse. I'm gonna take the water bottle out. No. And I'm gonna go. I'll let you know if I find anything. Hello. Well, Payless was a bust. I tried two things on. White sandals that I already own, but I decided against them because I realized I could go to, I don't like the white ones, I hardly ever wear them. I could go to other Payless stores that aren't closing, you know, and get them. And where am I going? Okay. And then what else was there? There was something else. There was a nice pair of slip-ons. They were like a linen and like a beige, and they were my size, but when I tried them on, boy, were they ever long. They were too long for me. And they didn't have them in the next size down, so. But I thought they'd be nice to wear, dressier. All right, so I decided to go to Boscov's. They always have a lot of purses. That's where I got the one I have. And they're always on sale. And they have my favorite, one of my favorite brands, which is Stone Mountain. I have one Stone Mountain purse. They're expensive. They're leather, but they last forever. It's like the one I have is my summer purse, and I've used it for, I think, 3 seasons already. And I look forward to using it again. It's like the top half is white and the bottom half is kind of like a peachy color. And I call it my summer purse, and I love it. But I just thought I'd go there and shop around. It's also a good place to go for shoes. Purses, shoes, perfume, jewelry, and fudge. I had a frozen meal for dinner last night. That was okay. But after everybody left, I wasn't in the mood to cook. Oh, I didn't tell you. Devin called me on Saturday, and she said for whatever reason, they needed to come home. The boys needed to go home to talk with their family. And so they were coming home. Could she come and spend the night? Absolutely. So I had like 2 hours notice. I was like, dang, girl, now I gotta dust. So I had vacuumed the day before, so I had to dust, and I had to put a bra on and do some dishes and take a nap. I got to take a nap. And she dropped the boys off at their house, and she came over to mine, and a little while later we went together and picked up the boys and brought them to my house, and they spent the night. It's the first time they spent the night with me. I had a great time. Devin and I changed the bedding in Chrissy's room because Chrissy was suddenly not going to be home. And the boys slept in there, and Devin took her usual sofa spot. Go ahead. And what door do I want to go in? I want to go in up here. So I had to make a big dinner for 4. And we had ice cream for snack that night. We watched some TV. We actually all hunkered down in the living room and watched an episode of Ellen's, you know that game that she does? Ellen's Game of Games, I think it's called. You know what? I think I'm going to go down here. So we watched that. The boys had never seen that before. They thought that was hysterical. So we saw that. And then Sunday morning I made cheesy scrambled eggs, sausage, toast, Danish, and I cut up some oranges. And we feasted on that. And I drove us all home. I drove us all to church and back. And then they got ready and left. And I had a super good time with them. I just, every time we get together, we just talk about God. These boys are on fire for God. And it's just wonderful to see God move in their life. And I'm really anxious to see what God has for them, for their future. Really excited for them. So it was a surprise visit, and it went well, and it always goes well with them. And it was so great to see Devin again. I wasn't supposed to. She was just here last weekend, so I had a busy weekend because of them. Instead of sitting home being like, home alone for 2 days, blah, and my mother, she's home with a cold, so she didn't come out. We didn't get together to do planning on Saturday with our happy planners. She didn't go to church. We didn't get to go out and eat afterwards, so I was going to be stuck home for 48 hours, and I would have sulked, and, I probably wouldn't even gone to church, really. So they came and they got me out of my rut, and that was just a really nice surprise. So I thank God for that, and gave me a reason to get up and put a bra on. You know what I mean? So, well, I'm at Boscov's, and I'm not getting any younger, so I'm gonna hop in and look for a new purse. I'm not going anywhere near the fudge, no matter how good it smells. When I left Payless, I was gonna just go in and look around Big Lots, which is next door, but I'm like, no, because they have cheap junk food. And I would have walked out with a pack of cookies or candy or something. So I didn't go in there, and I didn't go in Aldi's because I'm like, it's raining, and all I can think of is a bag of lettuce and eggs, and that's never a good enough reason to go to the store. I have a little lettuce at home, and I have a couple eggs left, so that'll do me till I make a proper list and go. So I'm just gonna mosey on in now and look for a purse, hopefully. Okay, bye. Hello. I really don't need this on such a cloudy day. I just left Boscov's with a purse. I had so many of them in my cart, and I went up at one point and asked for price checks on all of them because they're all like, $169, $189, but 40% off or 50% off, and that's math. So by the time I had all of those in my cart, I couldn't remember what anything was. So she gave me prices on all of them. And then I put back the ones, there's a couple of them that I really wanted. But it's like, you're so perfect, but you're gray and trimmed in black. And there's no other color. So I'm not going to get you. If it was autumn and we were going to head into winter, I would have gotten that purse because it was perfect. And then the one Stone Mountain that I wanted more than anything was $189 on sale for $80. And I'm like, no, $80, no. So I put it back, and I ended up getting, I went round and round and round and round and round. Purses in the cart, purses back out of the cart. But I did end up getting a Stone Mountain. Here it is. It's like a cream colored, trimmed in a navy with some brown trim. And what's special about this one is that inside the front case, they have this phone charger, and it comes in its own little case. It's still hooked here, and you charge this at home, and then you keep it in your purse for when, if you happen to be out and you're running out of juice. Now I have one of these. It's like purple. It's like the size of a lipstick. But I haven't used it in ages. I just never needed it. But there's some interesting compartments, and this is obviously a lot smaller than my big purse, but it should be big enough. I like the insides. I like all the outside pockets. Hopefully I'll be happy with it. Hopefully. It's nice and big inside and filled with paper. And nice and clean. A lot of their leather bags were marked up with either these dark marks, or I even saw some ink on them. I'm not paying for a $52 purse that was marked down half price that's got blue ink written, you know, on it on the front. No. So this is a plugged-in pebble sachet, S-A-T-C-H-E-L, satchel. I don't know. Bone, navy, and tan. Okay, this is not tan. This is brown. So anyway, here's the new purse, and they had a different, you have to look for this orange or red tag that shows you that it comes with that plug-in thingy. But they had these in several of their Stone Mountain sizes, styles, and everything. So I got that. Quite the bonus, I think. And I am hungry and ready to go home. That's all there is to it. Anybody coming? So I went to my mother's house the other day. She was not feeling good. She's home with a cold still. I had to go to the bank. It was Saturday morning. The bank closes at noon. So I had to get there. And I had to pick some things up at the store for me and my mother. She needed cold medicine, she needed some groceries and some snacks because she was pathetically ill. You know, like ice cream sandwiches and York peppermint patty, because she can't really taste things. And I felt with the York peppermint patty, it might be strong enough for her to feel. Plus, it's one of our most favorite candies. So anyway, I had to help her with her new iPhone. She was having problems setting certain things up. She went from the 6S to the 8. And now she has an 8 like me. And you will wait. It is not your turn. I saw her then Saturday morning. Where was I going with that? I have no idea. Oh, I pulled up in front of her building, and for the first time in my life, in my 54 years, or in my driving career, I parallel parked between two cars right in front of her building. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe it. Ever, in public. I do not parallel park, I panic. But this car, it's just so much easier to do. It is. So I'm excited. In fact, I got so excited that when I got out of the car, I ran across the way and took a picture of it. Here it is. that's me parking parallel. Can't believe I did it. My first try. It was like, I did it like I always did it. Whatever, I did it. So, I'm headed home because I'm hungry and I have things to do. I'm getting a little warm here. Rain, rain, rain. It's raining a lot more now than it was when I left, which is fine. I don't care. It's a great day. It was 52 degrees out this morning. And that was the warmest it was going to get for the day. And then around 2 o'clock, the rain was supposed to start and go down. It's now 3:36. It's an hour past cucumber time at home, so I'm probably going to hear about that. All right, any Walking Dead fans out there? Anybody? Am I all alone on this? Last night was the next to the last for the season, and it was brutal. That's the word I'm using for it. Spoiler alert, I'm about to talk about things, so if you haven't seen it, you might want to block your ears. They killed 10 of our people, the Whisperers, 10 of our people. 7 of which I didn't really care about because I didn't really know them. And it was like, oh, you died? All right. And you? Who are you? You know. And then the 3 main, more active ones, out of those 3, one of them I didn't care about because he was a pain in the butt teenager. His name was Henry. But the only reason why it's sad that he died is because he was Carol's son. And, you know, Carol lost her daughter, and now she lost her son. I mean, he wasn't her real son, but she raised him when he lost his family. So, if Carol's sad, I'm sad. And then there was Enid. You remember the JSS? Back when she first started, just survived somehow. She became a doctor type person because the one doctor they have started teaching her everything he knows. So years later, she's now a young adult entering a relationship with someone, and being a doctor, you know, figure, medical help in one of the communities, and now she's dead. And then the number one disappointment was Tara. She was the new leader of Hilltop, and she was only supposed to be on the show for a few episodes when she first came on back in the governor days, but she lasted 5 seasons, so they found a good use for her and they kept her, which is nice. So anyway, that's my Walking Dead story. Anybody out there? Anybody? As long as they don't kill Daryl or Carol, I'll be all right. Not that I'll quit the show, because I am a fan, and real fans don't quit the show just because their favorite person died or things turned the way it was. No, I'm dedicated. I'm not looking forward to the show next week because it's the last one until October, and it feels like they just came on. And but I am looking forward to seeing it because they're in snow for the first time ever. They have snow to deal with, and they're in Virginia. So that's going to be interesting. I hope it's going to be longer, like at least an hour and a half, maybe up to 2 hours. Sometimes they do that with the first show and the last show of the season. They make it longer because, you know, I mean, it's only 16 episodes. Most TV shows are like 24 episodes. But they're only 16, I guess, because it costs so much to make them with all the makeup and everything. I don't know. But I love it. And I like Fear the Walking Dead a lot. I can't say I love it, but I like it. And I am a fan. And I do watch it. And did we discuss all this fandom stuff with the Walking Dead shows in my last video? I can't remember. If we did, I'm sorry that I'm repeating myself. But lately, I have been making a lot of car vlogs and then deleting them before I edit them. Because I'm like, nobody cares. And then I just get rid of it. So hopefully I won't do that to this one. But let me know in the comments below if you are those of you rather that are Walking Dead fans or Fear the Walking Dead, and tell me who you love and what you feel about last night's brutal 10 death episode. Here I am, I'm at home. Oh, and I just got a whiff of myself. Before I left Boscov's, I purposefully passed the perfume counters and I went around and smelled them all. And then I picked one that was nice. Don't even know the name of it. It smelled really good. I sprayed it very generously all over me and my wrists and everything. And I get in the car and I'm sitting here and I'm like, what stinks? What smells like someone needs to brush their teeth? What is going on? And then I realize it's me. It's the perfume I chose when I got out in the air and away from everything. I chose poorly. And it's on my shirt that just came out of the wash, and it's on this sweater, and it's on my skin, my arms, my wrists. So I don't want to put this shirt back in the laundry. I just took it out last night. Someone's looking at me. So anyway, that's my story. I'll probably finish this off on the recliner with Gracie Lou later. In the meantime, here's a picture of this week's Happy Planner spread. I chose to do a no problem llama spread because the llama stickers in my Happy Illustrations sticker book were just too cute to ignore, and they were trimmed in gold foil, and I just happened to have blue and gold washi to match, so I was excited. All right, so here's that. And I guess I'll meet you at the recliner later to tell you anything else I forgot to now. Bye. Hello. I apologize I didn't get this out 2 days ago like I wanted to. Monday, that's what it was. I get too tired at night to edit and stuff. My face gets done before I do. My head, my eyes, and I just can't focus. Luna, lay down. And on Tuesday, my daughter was off, and she didn't have other things to do. Yay! So I actually got to spend the day with her. It was really nice. She wanted to go to Sam's Club, and so that's where we went. And look what we got. She got 4 of her chocolate, and I got my caramel. The caramel's back. Yay! They said it would be back in spring, and they were right. It's barely spring a week, and it's back. And then we got the one of the cookies and cream, because neither one of us have ever tried it, and I think it's the only one I haven't tried yet. I've had them all. I don't think I'm missing anything, and I was really excited to see it, so we got one. Chrissy had one this morning, and she couldn't finish it. It was just too weird. Now, I haven't tried it yet, but I have one chilling in the fridge for me, and I'm hoping to get to it today to see. I've never heard anything. Could have gone 16 times. Now there's a parade. I've never heard anything bad. I've never heard of anyone saying that they didn't like the cookies and cream. So I'm hoping I like it. If Chrissy doesn't like it, that's okay, as long as I do. As long as someone in the house likes it, because they were $17.49 each. I think that's the price. It is a parade, Luna. Oh, my goodness. So anyway, it is 3:43, and we have a 4 o'clock vet appointment for Luna's butt and nails. And I could have gone again. No, I couldn't. Anyway, she's in the back seat, and I'm thinking this is the first time she's ever in this car, and I can't get her to lay down. Oh, there she's sitting. But yeah, this is the first time that she's in my car, my new car. I have a blanket down on the seat for her, but she's already starting to sound a little anxious, and we're only a block away from the house. Thank God the vet's not too far. Yeah, Luna's getting her nails clipped and her anal glands expressed. Yesterday when Chrissy and I were sitting at the table, she was playing with Luna and said, wow, your nails need to be clipped. So I just picked up the phone and called the vets. It's been a while since she last went, and Chrissy can't do it, you know, she's always so busy, so. Oh, Sam's Club. I bought something amazing yesterday. I'm so excited. I have, you know, this car, it's like a hatchback, right? And so the back of it is the trunk is just all flat, and everything I put in there slides all around. And it's driving me crazy. And I'd been looking at those like, it's like a thing that you put your groceries in, and it has like 3 sections in it, and I've seen them at Wish, but they seem like kind of cheesy and things like that that I don't really know about. I can't just buy them without touching them and seeing them with my own eyes, so Wish was out of the question. And I've also seen some at the stores, and they were so flimsy, and I always thought $15 was a lot for it, but I saw it there yesterday at Sam's Club, and I bought one, and I'm really excited. It was $20, but it's huge, and it folds flat, and when you open it up like accordion, there are 3 sections, and along with it comes a big cooler. It says it holds 30 cans of soda. I don't know, but it's big, it's impressively large, and again, it folds flat, and I can keep it in there and use it again for just something else to hold up bags, because I put my bags in there and they slosh all over the place. And also it's insulated, and summer's coming, and you know, you can put all your cold stuff in there. It'll be great for a Trader Joe run, which is there's 2 of them. The 2 closest to me, the one here in Pennsylvania is 90 minutes away, and the one down in Maryland is 80 minutes away. So, you know, an hour and a half either way, just one way. And so we want to go ahead and go there someday, but my freezer's full of food right now, so I can't. But it will be great to hold all of those cold and frozen foods to get them home after that. And I also told my daughter I don't want to go in the summertime, so we're looking at the fall at the earliest. And I was doing this last year. I wanted to go in the fall, and we never did. So anyway, I just thought that would be great for any road trip, for anything like that. Sometimes we like to go out to, what's that called? Lancaster. And sometimes we pick up fresh fruits and stuff. There's, you know, along the side of the road, they have things for sale, and this will just really come in handy. I like it. I do keep insulated bags in my back. You can lift up the back, and there's a whole section underneath to hold things, and that's where I keep my Aldi bags and my insulated bags. I have these really big flat insulated bags from the Dollar Tree, and I have 2 or 3 of them, and you can just throw all kinds of frozen or cold things in there and seal it and keep them in your trunk till you get home. I know it helps. So anyway, now I have this, and when I get home I'll show you. I didn't want to throw the box away until I showed you. It comes in 3 different colors, and I'll go over that when I show it to you. But I'm super excited, and I don't know why I took all the time to explain all of it now and try to describe it to you when I plan on putting it in the video anyway. Maybe I'll cut all this out. Then again, maybe I won't. I don't know. Look at that, I am 7 minutes early. 7 minutes early. All right, I gotta go. All right, everyone, here's my trunk organizer. It came in this color, which I thought was black, but it's more of a, it's a dark gray, like a charcoal gray. But it also came in black and a bright teal color to choose from. And this is huge, and it was $20. And here is the very large cooler, and it's huge. It's a 30 can cooler, and there is a pocket here in the front and nothing in the back, and it does have a carrying strap and a handle for the top. Now here is the main thing, the reason why I got this. Look at how flat it folds. Can you see that? I hope so. And it's very pretty. In the front here, we have just this little pocket like I mentioned. And in the back, I already unzipped it because I only have one hand. We have this zippered compartment, and it is padded too, which is weird. And let me take the Velcro off. And hold on. Here it is. It's not all the way opened, as you can see. It's hard with one hand. But these first two sections are insulated, and this last section is not, and it has a mesh pocket on each side. But let me see if I can. It is huge. It is really big. And the zipper's up nice if you don't need it. But I really like it. And this, along with that, I thought for $20 is well worth it. Well worth it indeed. And I will get a lot of use out of this. I can fit like 2 grocery bags in each one easily. I could stand up the milk and the laundry detergent and whatever else I'm getting very easily. I just love this. And it, like you saw how it folds up nice and flat, so it's not going to take up any space when I'm not using it. And again, here's what the box looks like. Insulated trunk organizer and 30 can cooler. Ideal for groceries, auto essentials, sports gear, and more. And this was fabulous. And I'm telling you, the quality, it is really good. For $20, go and get you one at Sam's Club. And if you do, let me know down below. And if you have one, let me know how you like it. This really feels, it feels rugged. It feels like it's gonna last a while. And I can appreciate the pattern. I think it's very pretty. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog since it's taken 3 days to do. And again, I apologize. And I'm gonna go and feed the dogs because we're home from the vets and I got some hungry pups. So here it is again. So until I see you again, be blessed.